Okay, welcome back, guys and gals. When I say guys, I also mean gals as well. Okay, so dudes and dudettes. All right, here we go. All right, so this little video, there's going to be two parts to this. This little video is about preventative maintenance on the Stealth kayaks. There's a few things that I always check. This is my third Stealth, and I check all of them because my first one was a 495 Evo. Brilliant kayak. Anyone that's still got one, they're really bloody good workhorse, those things. You can't flip them, and they're bloody built like bulletproof. And the gel coat on the old 495s is way better than what they're using now. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so let's talk about preventative maintenance. Okay, so first things first. Anything material based on these kayaks is going to fade and eventually fray, like the foot toe holds. They'll fray off if you're using them. A bit of sun damage, that's just expected. That's nothing. You don't have to worry about that too much. Then you move on to probably the second part you've got to worry about is you need to make sure that you water down that hatch and you water down that hatch, all right, separately with a piece of tissue in that one, a piece of tissue in that one. Wait 5-10 minutes. If your tissue's wet, rip the rings out, rip that ring out and redo the lot. Seal them back off again. Takes you 5 minutes to rip them out and then seal them back up again and put them back down. Try and use Selleys All Clear on most cases. The reason I used Seeker Flex on that one is because that's just been brand new. That's only been replaced in the last 4 or 5 days. Thanks to Dennis from Australian Kayak Specialists. He helped me out with a brand new warranty one. The old one was actually slightly damaged, probably in transit or et cetera. I wasn't really happy with that. So he just replaced it. Good on him, and that's good after sales service right there. Okay, so big thumbs up for AKS. They're doing the right thing there. So check your seals. If the tissue's dry in that one and the tissue's dry in that one, you're good to go. All right. Your fish hatch, just tighten the bugger down. She'll seal up. Don't panic about that unless you're doing a lot of surf re-entries, etc. Second thing you do is if you find you're getting a little bit too much water in your second bung at the front, and your second bung at the front's the one that's the outer hull. If you find you're getting a little bit too much water in there, you shouldn't get much at all. It means that these 4 bastards up here, right, possibly might be letting in water or any modifications you've done. So, again, rip them out, reseal them with silicone. You might only have to do it once. You may have to do it every second year. Who cares? It takes you 5 minutes. It's not hard. Go your life. Okay, so what else are we going to move on to? Okay, the next thing you want to check is just thinking here. Speaking about the main fish hatch, you want to make sure that bugger has got a nice, good, bouncy seal. The seal's nice and puffy. Sometimes they can compact down. Not very often, but they can. You keep an eye on that. Make sure that you just check that seal. Any rubber seals love a little bit of Vaseline. Go your hardest, just a little bit, just a smear. These hatches, they'll actually screw and unscrew really nicely, especially if you've got a little bit of Teflon grease or a little bit of Vaseline. Give them a clean, just like anything else in life. Give everything a good clean every now and then, and it'll look after you. Not a problem at all. So that's part 1, and I'll leave it there, or else I won't have enough video, and I'll bore the baggery out of you, and you won't come back. So if you've got any comments about part 1, ask away, or if you've got anything to critique about, shoot me a few comments. I'd love to hear what you're saying. Love to hear what you're thinking about. Okay, cheers.